Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. And his first pass falls incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy.
First carry now, this is Bashal to and he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards, sets up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Red on red. Side. Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? 30.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
May now on 3rd down. His first throw is an interception. Foyer Oluokun with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Tootin punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Rush coming for May. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
May on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going play action, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Kyle Williams that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing again, it's May. That one complete to St. Brown. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's May again. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. To the air yet again, May. This one's caught. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots lower the deficit to a single possession. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now Borregales on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, easy, route, turn.
Now it's Lawrence. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
30 left. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. He'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd down again to Tootin. Running in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their early lead to 13. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Danny Gray to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
What's up? Eddie, what's up? Crazy.
Running for the 1st time with a Tennessee rookie. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. The give inside to Stevenson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, Patriots.
Hey, here we go, son. Eddie, what's up? Hey, keep it rolling.
Henderson on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. He cuts it right. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, May. Throw secured by George Pickens. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a one-score game in the first half. George Pickens the touchdown. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Patriots 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Fits it through the middle. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Gets it from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
For the field goal, a 61-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here goes throw. Yep, 45. Hey, what's up?
Putting the tight end in motion. Quick throw completed by May. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's May to the air. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 3rd and short.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. This looks like a run drawn up for May. A lot of space ahead. Here he goes again. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here goes Todd.
Going power like a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Okay, we see this on occasion, but not that often, Brock. A rushing touchdown from the tight end spot.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you call it, right? Because you're not always expecting, especially from a tight end. And for that defense, it's hard to ever anticipate the tight end getting a carry. And you have a limited window to react. Defense doesn't get it done. Touchdown for the offense.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some nice burst on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Lisa 24. Hey, kill! Here we go, so Silver.
On play action now, Lawrence. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Hey, go!
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and goal.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey! Son, Hey, I'm gun.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Big loss on the play.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. May now from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10. Here's May. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st down.
Again, it's May. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Big strike here to Williams. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New England.
They'll send their tight end right. Here's May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Brings up second and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. And goes to the hurry up here.
Gain on the play. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and goal, New England.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Looking to throw. Force that to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Patriot 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the gun, it's May. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
Crazy.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Now May on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman pull right out in front. Sets up a nice gain. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the homeboys.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Chris Borregales to kick off for New England.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I created history, it made me alive. He tried to diss me and ain't no box. We call him toxic cause they go to chop. Took her out of balance cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey.
Inside give here for Tootin. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
On red. 11. Here we go, son.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, go!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds it. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He fields this at the 18. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Crazy. Good foot now.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. We put a receiver in motion left. May looking to throw. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Hey, what's that?
May now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Escapes the defender. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
Their own 46-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Rip, 23. Darn, it's hot.
And off to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You've got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Their own 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May. Caught by his back. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. So we're through 3 here. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's May. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete.
Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They send a man in motion. They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And this is inside the 10. He takes it down to the 7-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Drake made the touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Now, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Lawrence has the open man downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars drop the lead back to 13. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going play action, May. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Patriots.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Now Borregales on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip, 20. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Hey, Lion. Hey, kill. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throwing the out route complete. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
11, Agate. Red on red. Turn, it's hot.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
It's a turnover on
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Here we go, sit up.
Setting him on the dime. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go, sit up.
And I'll bring a tight end in motion right. Tossing it to Henderson. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Sir, what's that? Eddie, what's that?
On second down, it's Stevenson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Patriots close to beginning the year 4-0. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Drawing up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
70.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer. And drawn up for him. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So now on fourth down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Borregales connects. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
All right, let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's completed right side. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. All set to go now from the 35. On first and 10, here's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Hey, Lyle.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Hey, think right.
Here he goes, third and long. That'll be incomplete, and shows 10 seconds left.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
24. Here we go.
Desperation time here. Pass complete. Screenplay. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So the Patriots come in and